Hi, welcome back to my Discovering New Music journey. And today we're going to be checking out a new group, I think, right, called CORTIS, right? I think this is a new boy group under Big Hit Entertainment, which is, of course, the entertainment that BTS and TXT are under. So they are coming out with a new boy group. I don't know if this is their official debut. I think I've seen that this wasn't official. It's like just a pre-release, right? But it'll be interesting to see what sound they go for and stuff like that, see how they are on this. So yeah, definitely really excited to hear this. They released a song called Go, so let's get into this. All right, so we're here with the Go official music video. Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting chords going on right there. Directed by Idiots and Cortis. Interesting. Oh, okay. Interesting kind of voice thing they get going. Oh. Okay. Okay, I like the sense of that. How that's going. Along with the go, kind of repeating, kind of echoing on that. It's a very interesting camera angle right there. Yeah, those synths are really nice on this. Really like the chords on those. Okay. Yeah, I like it. I like the production going on in there. That sound coming in. Whatever that is, interesting. With the auto tune and the kind of the way they're doing this with the auto tune and the ad libs going on, it kind of reminds me of Travis Scott a little bit. Like I feel like I would hear that, kind of sound, of course, with that. Interesting. It's definitely very different. I feel like I haven't heard a boy group kind of go for this kind of sound. Really like this part right here. Okay, I like how they're doing the filming right there. That's nice. You like the car wash? That's interesting. That's very catchy, the repetition of that. Okay. 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 I like the delivery, like his tone right there. It's interesting. Ooh, I like how that went with the beat right there. Okay. Ooh, that was cool. Kind of fading to the other scene right there. How they did that. Yeah, really like the sound of this part a lot. How it feels out, it's very nice. And how it goes into this, it's very, very nice. I love, you feel me, the outside look as well with the music video. Very sunny type of thing going on, and with the summer kind of feel, right? That's cool right there. I like how they did that entire kind of sequence right there. One more time, I want to see that, how they did that. Kind of going, just zooming out, and it's going through each thing, them in different kind of sets. It's very, very interesting. This is a really well done music video. Okay, I like how they, zoomed out. You know what? That was actually really good. Wow. Yeah, for like and I know this is most likely not their official debut, but I mean, it's the first thing they're putting out. This is pretty good, 100%. Definitely very unique sound. I feel like that not a lot of groups just in general, boy group, girl group. I at least for me, I haven't heard any kind of other groups come out with this type of sound or anything similar to this, with the auto-tune being a very heavy thing. And then how they had the the instrumental wasn't too much going on. It was like mainly that nice kind of synth kind of chords going down with the beat and stuff like that. Definitely mainly kind of catchy with that kind of repeating of the go thing, and then how the verses were pretty interesting as well. But yeah, overall with sound, I don't feel like I hear this kind of sound being done too much. So I think it's very nice that they're coming out with something kind of new and unique. At least for me, I really haven't really heard this be done in like K-pop too much. I think it's definitely interesting, and I think it'd be very interesting to see, you feel me, if they kind of continue with this kind of sound. I think they sounded pretty interesting, right? Of course, there wasn't any specific kind of vocal tones or anything that I was, really noticing with the members. I feel like they all just kind of in here. Of course, I don't know names or anything, so you guys can tell me that. But I think they all, did pretty cool on this one. Definitely, like I said, that main kind of hook was the thing that's definitely stood out mostly to me. So I feel like that's definitely going to be the thing that makes me come back to this song. But very, very entertaining, most definitely with this music video as well. I'll say, like I said, very well done. Very interesting shots where they had like, the camera. I'm guessing he was holding a camera in his mouth, and then like the kind of fisheye lens that kind of, makes the world kind of look like, he's kind of like, it's like, a whole thing like that. Like, that's a pretty interesting scene right there. I think I've seen that a couple times. I like how they did that in this one. A bunch of different things as well. The transitions and the kind of like the sets that they were in is just very, very, very nice. Like I said, I love this kind of just outside look that they were in as well. I think that, they had pretty nice kind of thing. And I like their energy as well. It just seemed like they were kind of having fun in the music video as well. So I like that 100%. But yeah, pretty interesting. I also like this thing at the end as well. If you can see, they kind of, I'm guessing might be their logo. It kind of, as it kind of hits the sides, it changes the color. It reminds me of that little DVD thing. If you leave a DVD kind of thing just idle for a bit, it kind of switches to the screen where it has the DVD logo, and it's like going down and switching the colors. So I like how they had that going as well. But yeah, very, very interested to see what CORTIS puts out next. I definitely did enjoy this song. I feel like I would listen to this one a good bit. Like I said, it kind of reminded me, just I guess how the ad libs were going with the kind of autotune, just slightly of like, a Travis Scott song, right? But of course, there's other artists that does sounds like this. It'll be interesting to see how they progress with this, right? Overall. So yeah. For this song specifically, definitely really enjoyed this. Excited to see what CORTIS puts out next. Tell me what you guys thought about this song down below. What did you like? What did you not like? Tell me what your favorite part of everything was. Song, music video, whatever. Definitely would like to hear your opinion. But yeah, 100%. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.